So kind of Brian reached out to me when they first had the idea. He's like, hey, like, it's not official yet, but we have an idea that we're going to run with it. Going to get y'all in the field earlier than anybody else, and it should be a lot of fun. I was like, man, you tell me where to be and when, and I'll see you there. And so then he like contacted me some more. He's like, yeah, like kind of bounced some ideas, like from a player's point of view, like how would this be and stuff like that. And just like, so I mean, just kind of found out through him, kind of just help put it together a little bit, kind of figure some things out. And then it's just, I just cannot wait to get back on the field, especially with the type of players we have here. I mean, we have some high quality, talented players here. So I mean, it's definitely going to be a lot of fun, especially pitching against these hitters, and just especially being back here too.
I know you were just talking about it. What is it like being quarantined in a hotel in your hometown?
You know, it's definitely a little strange, but you know, there's much worse ways to spend time other than playing Xbox in a nice hotel.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm living with one of my teammates, Nate, up there. So I mean, already have the chemistry there. So I mean, it's been really easy going. It's been nice, and just kind of been able to take a deep breath and relax for a couple of days before the tournament starts and kind of rest up so we can play some good baseball.
What was kind of your routine leading up to this? How are you kind of being able to keep yourself in shape, healthy, keep the arm in shape, and leading up to getting into something like this?
So there's a group of us baseball guys. We kind of looked at each other and agreed, like, all right, we're going to be smart during all this. We're going to quarantine a little bit. That way we can all work out together and continue to get better. So we've been working out at H3 in South College Station, great facility. They've done a lot to help us stay safe during all of this. And it's like, we've been able to go throw. They have outdoor bullpens, so we've been throwing bullpens and stuff. And every Tuesday, we throw live at bats, so that we can at least see some hitters try out the stuff that we're working on, so we can fine tune stuff. So I mean, we've still been progressing where we need to. For
yourself personally, and then also for the other guys that you've seen around this tournament, are you surprised at all? Where do you feel like your game is? How rusty are you getting back really into the game stuff? And as you look around at some of these other guys, does it feel like they're still kind of knocking off some rust, or do you feel like these guys are in a good spot for these games?
Me personally, I think I'm in a pretty good spot. I mean, like I said, like throwing against some live hitters, staying off the mound, like just staying at it is going to help me out a lot. I'm just going to kind of get up there, throw my game. I'm not going to try to rear back and throw one as hard as I can, kind of deal. I'm just going to stick to myself. And the rest of these guys, I mean, everybody's looked great so far during practices. I mean, honestly, if you looked out there, you think that we stopped playing last week in my mind, because I mean, hitters look good, pitchers look good. I mean, just overall, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good weekend of baseball.
Yeah. I know, I mean, of course, no one can guess or foresee a global pandemic, but, you know, you hear what Coach Nelson said to open this thing up, talking about all the eyes of the country being on this, because this is where Travis Field in Bryan, Texas is where baseball is going to live baseball is going to kind of be able to come back. As a Bryan native, when you think back of growing up here and thinking that, like, the only baseball games in the entire country are going to be played in Bryan, Texas, what does that mean to you, and how do you wrap your mind around that?
You know, it's growing up here. I mean, it's honestly kind of a weird feeling, because, like, I mean, being from here and you love it. I mean, obviously, like, I love growing up here, and now knowing that, I mean, all eyes are on Bryan College Station, seeing if we can actually pull this thing off, with everybody staying healthy. That way, everybody has the blueprint to continue their sports and all that. I mean, it's honestly, it's an honor to be part of this step for the sport, and honestly for all the sports, to kind of figure out how to do it. And it's weird that, I mean, I grew up playing at that Little League right behind Travis Field, so it's like, it's weird to know that the only baseball games going on in this country right now are right there. And it's honestly, it's a really cool feeling. What
does that mean to you to have that kind of coaching talent here? What are you learning from them here?
I'm soaking up every bit of baseball knowledge I can. I mean, like, Troy Hawkins, he pitched 21 years in the big leagues. I mean, as a pitcher, everything I need to know is right there of how to get to that level and stay at that level. And then having Sutton and the other coaches, like, they know the minds of the hitters and stuff like that. So it's like, as much as a pitcher, the more I can learn from the hitter's point of view, the better I will be as a pitcher when it comes to making decisions on what pitch to throw, where to throw it, kind of deal. So I mean, it's having all this big league knowledge around it's a blessing, and it's honestly so cool just to be around.